do, this is for, what is it, Cass and Jay? I think, I probably said that wrong. But it's Chris and Teresa who run that. Gonna do their alphabet of the Damned, it was called. That's what it is. And they were doing 2 letters at a time, so I'll do the A and B. Horror movie fans are nuts. We know this. We'll make subgenres just for the hell of it. I mean, there's gotta be at least 9 or 10 subgenres to the horror. To horror, and it's just, that's pretty crazy. Like, you have to, and having, if you just watch, like, mostly for me, I just watch a lot of mainstream. The underground stuff I haven't really gotten big time into, but I know a lot of movies, like, for the underground, but I like the mainstream stuff better. I don't know, a lot of people love that underground stuff, and that's all they watch, but for the horror fans. But anyway, let's get into it. So, as I said, I'm gonna just make it unpredictable and actually pick as the video is going. So, like right now, I'm just gonna pick 2 movies, because I'm a little bit nuts about these suckers, and I keep them alphabetically anyway. So I just picked the 2 ones at the top. Maybe the next time for C and D, I'll pick the 2 ones at the bottom or in the middle. I don't know. But anyways, these were the ones at the top. And okay, what can I say about this sucker? American Psycho. I saw this 4 or 5 times in the theater. It's probably the most out of any movie I saw in the theater. Well, the Grindhouse movies I saw quite a bit. I saw 3 times, I think, but this is the most, I think, of any movie I've ever seen. I had to keep on seeing it. It fucking rocked my world when this one came out. It's Christian Bale, I think, one of his first major motion pictures. It might have been his first. I know he did a lot of stuff before this, like on TV, but this might have been his first major motion picture. I'm not sure. Don't hold me against that, but he is perfect as the role of the American Psycho. In this movie, he's like on Wall Street. He's like a businessman on Wall Street, like high up. It's set in the 1980s. He's high up. I think this was based on a book. It was based on a book, and that's what he is, like a sociopathic killer, whatever you want to call it. I don't know, but well, so we think. You don't know. I think at the end he just thinks that because nobody found out, that he thinks it was all in his head, but I'm guessing it's not. But well, it did do a little takeoff on Texas Chainsaw Massacre there in the middle, where he's running after that girl. Chaos ensues, and there's quite a few, once it gets to the end of the movie, it gets a bit chaos, like gory and stuff, but I liked it. He was the businessman, and he was so just no expression, no emotion. If you have not seen this is one of the best movies, if you ask me. Apparently, I picked really 2 mainstream movies. I didn't even go into the crazy stuff. But yeah, this was at the top of the B section that I have. The Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds, the classic. that they, I think, are remaking. And why not? Just remake them all. Remake all the classics. Just wonderful. As you can tell, it's a little bit sarcastic. And remakes. There's so many remakes lately. Well, the prequel to the thing, but this year has been just chaos for remakes. This is one of Alfred Hitchcock's. For me, I'm a huge Hitchcock fan, so I've seen most of his movies. I'm not just the person that watches just Psycho and The Birds because those are the two horror movies that he made. I just love them all. Just Hitchcock. Yeah. His earlier stuff is a little hard to watch because some of it's even silent. So it was different. But Tippi Hedren is in this. Tippi Hedren is Melanie Griffith's mother. She's pretty good in this movie. The Birds, yeah. The main use of the birds was the crows. I liked that scene where she's sitting at the schoolyard and she's just listening to the kids sing in the school, and you see birds like gathering behind her, but you don't know how many until they show a shot of all the birds behind her. And holy shit, I don't know how they did that because that was a lot of fucking birds. That was like the whole fucking playground was full and like on the ground and everything. And then when they try to get the kids out, they start to attack. And who hasn't seen this movie? I should have picked something else because, oh well, maybe for the next ones anyway. So that'll do it for A and B. That's what I'll do because I'm not good at reviewing. I just talk about it. I'll do my favorite scenes. I'll talk about my favorite scenes from each of the movies that I pick out, and hopefully I pick out a little more obscure movies tomorrow. If I do it tomorrow, I'm not too sure how busy I am tomorrow, but anyway, there you go for A and B, American Psycho and The Birds. Rock you later.
It's over! Time to get shit-faced!